Let me get the music on. This is too low. There we go. Let me write in chat real quick. Feel free to come and chat. And let me pin this. Pin message. Okay. There we go. Okay, that got really loud. Relax, music, relax. Alright. Get some banger music up in here. Okay, that's perfect. Hopefully I'm heard. Hopefully the same mistake of last time doesn't happen again. So we're gonna put the full body here. Last time we stayed on the base colors. I have not touched it since we finished. Okay, that's a lie. I actually have touched it since last time. Because last time he had another eye. Now he doesn't. And you might be wondering, well, why did you do that? What happened? Well, I started to see that the drawing looked a little off. And honestly, it was because the hair. I was having major issues with it. I'm gonna be honest. I was not liking how it was looking. So I was concerned. And so we just erased the eye and add some hair over it instead. Because the angle just was not made for that. So I'm just gonna fill it in. Oh wait, that's the wrong layer. I was coloring nothing. And there we go. Now, no. Hold on. Let me fix this. Okay. Let me add the blonde over that. Color it over. Okay. Now we got the setup better. So he had an eye before, now he doesn't. We covered it with the hair. This music is too loud. Okay. I just had to make that adjustment desperately. I was not a fan of what was going on. I also came prepared, so we came with some moth references for the back of his clothes. Squall Leonhardt, you only draw boys? No, I draw girls too, but I haven't actually drawn a girl live yet. Like the closest, like I have girl characters and I do draw girls sometimes, but I do draw mostly guys, so yeah. It depends what I feel like drawing. I unfortunately do have more guy characters than girls. But I got my girls up in here somewhere. Let's see, where are they? Where is she? Have you ever drawn a ninja? I actually haven't. See, I've drawn girls. See, I drew her once. She's mine, so. But I definitely don't draw them a lot. But I do tend to for like commission work. But I've never drawn a ninja before, actually. I would like to. I draw a lot of like armored characters. I've drawn robot characters, but I've never delved into ninjas. That is territory I have yet to touch. Let's see here. Where do I begin? Okay, so last time I left the sword blank, but this time I do have a reference pulled up for the rapier. We got a couple of designs. Obviously, we're just gonna use this as a base for the sword because it definitely does not fit the mold. But now I have a reference this time. We came prepared. I'm gonna start though with figuring out how I want to design the back of the outfit with the moth, like I said I would. So I guess, okay, I'll start with the color placement. Hold on. I'm gonna start with this first. Find where the lighting is going to be. So the lighting is clearly coming from above and behind because of the overwhelming brightness behind it. So I'm gonna have to put a giant casting shadow over this. And we're going to make it, no, tint blue doesn't work for this. Slightly lighter, no. I could make it, I'll have to let the filter handle it afterwards, but I have to slowly select what exactly. I think that works, actually. Just a slight dark cast so I understand what I'm going to do afterwards. So we're going to cut out this light here, pull it over. I'm gonna pull this over. I'm just gonna add the giant casting light from up here. I'm going to adjust this. And add some light in the back over here. So we're gonna use this. There's a lot of white spaces. I'm getting a little paranoid. He could be a cool ninja with a few tweaks and a half mask and reverse sword. Honestly, it would, but since I've already finished his lore and his story already, I don't want to do any more adjustments to it. He's pretty much a complete character at the moment. But I can definitely make another character with that idea. Because I still need to design other characters for this. I was actually looking for a design the other day. Because he has a cool pose, yeah, but unfortunately, I kind of can't do it because I've already completed him. He's a complete character at the moment. He's also not, ninjas are Chinese, right? Yeah, he's not from that end either, so it just doesn't work. It does not fit with the already established lore. Let's see. We can... There we go. Okay. So now we have a light cast back here. Can I make a recommendation? Sure, you can. Perfect. We also need the casting light this way as well, because it's coming from behind and the sides. Okay. Perfect. We're gonna blur it a little bit. The sword is gonna have a line too, but I'm going to do that afterwards. For now, we'll have some casting light in all directions. There you go. Nose will have some light too, but I think that'll have to be for more. Hi there, welcome. I'm not gonna say your name just because I don't know if YouTube's gonna haunt me for that one. But hi there, welcome in. Alright, so we got our light established. We got some light in the sides. We just need a little bit beneath here. And behind here. And add some shadow right here. Perfect. Now we have our established where the light is going to go. So now when I get to coloring, I know exactly where the light direction is going to be. So for now we're going to hide it, and we're going to go back to shading the bases. After you finish your project, I'm not going to change, I'm sorry, I'm not going to change his hair or his design. His design is already established. What I can do is consider that for a different character next time, for something else. I'll definitely take it in mind, but I can't do it on him. I can't change him. He's established, he's my character, and he's already done. I can't change how he looks. I have 4 characters and he's one of them, and he's already on his complete phase. It does sound like a cool idea for someone else though. Alright, I'm gonna select, we'll start with the skin tone and then we'll move forward to the rest of the design. Yeah, we could do that. We're gonna first add our gradient for skin tone. Oh wait, I forgot I did that. Hold on. We'll fuse that below then. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Alright, fixed. So we can cast a little bit of the shadow underneath. A little bit underneath the nose. And around the facial area. He could also be like a vampire. I already have him done. He's actually a divine being. In the story, they're called Divinus and Archangelos. Sorry, I said that wrong. And so he's one of the Archangelos. He's basically the right hand of a divine being. So his lore is already established. I can't change that. Like, I write my characters and their stories before I make them. It's not like I'm winging his design in the moment. Like, I already have his complete character design over here. Where is it? I have too many references. I'm so sorry. Jesus Christ. Yep, right here. So he's something like a winged angel. Yeah, something like that. We're gonna put it in simpler terms. Yeah. He's in lore. He's the oldest Archangelos out of all of them. And also the strongest. He has 10 different forms, each that are less human than the last. And this is basically his base form. So this is what he looks like normally when he's not doing his job, pretty much. He's just very extra. Like, he wears a lot of extra outfits, very reminiscent of like royalty in a sense. Just in the way he dresses, not that he is anything royal. Okay, we can lower this opacity. We can adding a little bit of some saturation on the face. He's right-handed? No, he's left-handed. He's showing his back, so he's standing sideways. That is right or left? Hold on. Yeah, he's right-handed. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's his right hand. Sorry, I was looking at it from my side. 19, and I still don't know sense of directions. Yes, he's right-handed. Looks cool. Thank you, Nova. I had to make a lot of adjustments when it came to the face because, oh lord, was it just not working earlier. Okay, so we lightened it up. We added some saturation. Hey, Alexandra, welcome back. We're finishing yesterday's drawing. Also, sorry if I sound more raspy. I got allergies for whatever reason. Like sometimes I just breathe a little bit wrong and I get allergies. It's not even funny. So imagine if he had left wing wide spread open with feathers flying in the air. He probably would. I'm sure one of his forms has to have it. But then again, that's also just Sephiroth in a different font. So I'm probably not gonna take that, honestly. I kind of want to go to the more grounded aspects. I'm not too sure how I want to really approach the divine forms. So we're shadowing now? Yep, we're adding all the shading now. I already know where the lighting and stuff is gonna be. It's gonna be from above and from behind. No offense, but he looks like him. He does. There's no way he looks like Sephiroth. Nah. Sephiroth doesn't even have... Sephiroth has more hair, first of all. Sephiroth has much more luscious hair. He was actually more so inspired by some of my favorite blonde characters. But he was not inspired by Sephiroth. We did not take Sephiroth into account when making this. I don't see the vision. Nah, Sephiroth's prettier than him. I refuse to believe that. Sephiroth is gorgeous. Also, he's just iconic. I could never. Was Edgar one of the inspirations? Yes. Yes, Edgar was definitely an inspiration. Because every time I looked at him, I was like, I need a blonde guy, I need him. I was obsessed with having a blonde-haired character. And Edgar was like the spark that made me want to make one. Here we go. If Sephiroth and Cloud had a baby together. Okay. You know what? I actually see it. I actually see it. No, I actually do, because he has the blonde. Oh no. I'm not gonna be able to unsee it now. He's kinda right. But he has a bad personality, but I need to agree, Sephiroth is iconic. That's true. That's true. He is a bad guy, but like, we can appreciate him. He also looks like Laguna from FF8. I don't know who that is. Hold on. We're gonna have to pull up Google for this one. Because I'm not too familiar with my Final Fantasy. I'm gonna be honest. I only know FF16 and FF7. That is my limited knowledge. I probably should delve more into that, but I'm gonna be honest, I kind of don't want to dive into too many fandoms. Final Fantasy, Laguna. Let's take a look. Okay, I can actually, from the face, I guess I could see it a little bit. Not the hairstyle. Yeah, definitely not the hairstyle. But yeah, I guess the face structure kind of does. I can see it. I hate shading lips, bro. I'm like, oh, I hate shading lips, and yet I draw lips every time. Pain and suffering. We can add that shading there. Can I? Nah. Nah, that's unnecessary. I can delete this. I don't need this. Hold on. I'm just being extra for no reason. There you go. You know, now that you mentioned Sephiroth earlier, I actually need to draw Sephiroth. I've always wanted to, and I have yet to. I have so much fan art that I'm like, oh, I need to. His eyes are pink, right? They're actually a blue fading into pink. And then a white pupil. So yeah. They technically are pink. It's a pink fade. To sort of contrast all the very vibrant colors he has on his outfit. Like, I initially was like, oh, I think I'm gonna make them green. But then I thought about it for a while, and I'm like, green is such a common color. I'm not doing that. We're gonna make more gradient eyes, because gradient eye colors are actually not as common. And they look pretty good when it comes to making a design stand out more. I'm adding too much shadow in some of these areas. We need to lighten this. There we go. Perfect. Okay. I love how you guys can't really see the shadow I just did, but I can. And to me, it needs to be perfectly balanced. You should stand near a river under a sakura tree. I should do that actually. But not for this drawing, because I want this drawing to like not have too much going on in the background. Because I want the focal point of the drawing to be him. If I add too much in the background, then it's not going to stand out. Like I have for the background, I'm going to make... Hold on, let me put the... Sketch, come back. Like he's supposed to have like moths and vines coming from the bottom from the initial sketch. It's just I removed the sketch so I can see what I'm doing. So that his silhouette can stand out instead. But I need to do more detailed drawings, like with more backgrounds and stuff. It's just since I just started introducing them, I need to draw them in more natural poses and formations. Let's add a little bit of highlight. Since the light's coming from above, we need highlight up here, under the eye, and then the nose from the side, and then from the side over here. Hold on. Perfect. Okay. How do I do that? Oh wait, no. I can't use the darker color because we're using overlay. We can erase it though. So a little bit of adjustments at the bottom. And a little bit of adjustments on the side. And above. Let's fix that up too. Should add some gold designs to make it stand out as a divine being. Yes, I actually will have, because as you can see here, in his actual outfit he has a cape on, but since we removed the cape, he will have a, it's sort of like a, hold on, how do I describe this? He has a gold ornaments in the back in the shape of a moth in the back here, and he's supposed to have a bunch of gold stuff hanging from behind his clothes as well, alongside these vines and these mandala details. I'm just expecting my thoughts. I'm not ordering you anything. That's alright. Don't worry, I understand. I know you're not. But I'm just telling you that what the idea I have and what I currently have in order, and see what I can and can't apply from your thoughts. Because if you share your thoughts, I want to see how I can add or elaborate on that. That makes sense. If the background is too much, you won't have much focus. Exactly. Like when you draw, you need to take into account what do you want the main focal point of the artwork to be. If I wanted a detailed background, I would make him darker or like a shadow and then put a lot more focus on trees or clouds and skies. But since that's not the goal, we gotta stick to the principle. Anyways, about the fandom part, I like so many things that it's so overwhelming. Yeah, I recently wanted to get into Metaphor Refantasio. I started it, but I haven't been able to continue it. Because I've been so caught up in like scripting for my next few videos, drawing, getting some commissions done, and I'm like, I can't keep getting into fandoms. But I heard Refantasio was so good, and I want to finish it. I have like 20 something more hours to go to watch, and I'm like, it's so bad. I have very poor time management, so it doesn't help either. But the gold jewelry would be really cool. Yes, the gold would definitely. Could he be a holy dragon's son? No. Okay, I'm actually gonna explain to you the lore that I have on him, that I have established. So I have 4 main characters. And in this universe, there are these things called divinesses. A diviness is basically when a mortal gains worship for creating or embodying a concept. When they embody this concept and they gain worship, they ascend and basically they become gods. It's like if celebrity culture gave you powers from worship. That's basically the idea. And so he is an archangelos, which is the right hand of a diviness. He is the archangelos of the diviness of life, which is the oldest god or diviness that currently exists in the universe. His goal is actually to kill her. He wants to kill the diviness of life, alongside the main character and the other members of the main group. So he's basically a double agent for his own group. I've been playing so many games that it's crazy. I really want to play Refantasio, but I need to finish Persona. I will go crazy. Yeah, I felt that. Oh my goodness, I forgot to put it on Do Not Disturb again. I'm so sorry, chat. Chat, hold on. Put this on Do Not Disturb. There we go. Now we're back. Oh my goodness, I have terrible allergies. Yeah, it's not even cold anymore. It's okay, we understand. Yeah, thank you. Having a hard time. But yeah, that's basically the premise. I plan on making a whole video explaining it, because it's definitely very convoluted and it's very hard to explain without providing like a lot of context. But the basic premise, he is the assistant of a god, and now he wants to kill that god because they honestly are not embodying the concept that they initially created. Could he control both light and dark powers? Okay, that's an interesting question, because the power system here is not a traditional like elemental oriented power system. Most of the powers themselves is going to be related to the the divineness that they ascended for. So in his case, it was life, and basically he can control like things that have life in some shape or form. He can control like mainly like vines or energy. Just things that life can create itself. But he cannot dark powers, he does not control that. That's not something that actually physically exists in life or in reality. He can control like more grounded things. I need to like write this down, to be honest. I need to write down all of the powers. Because one, we have the main character who uses blood mainly as his weapon, or as his form of forging. And then the other two, which is the diviness of death and his assistant, she uses puppets, and he uses a giant cello scythe, which I'm not gonna elaborate. So he can control life and death, but only what gives life. Okay, he can control creatures or things that exist that are alive, basically. So plants, animals, and things of that nature. Life, the divineness of life, is the one who can control the course of life itself. So he's like a mini version of what she can do. Because he's not a diviness, he's an archangelus. So he only has a portion of her strength. The diviness of death is more oriented in like the death stuff. Do we have a bot in chat? What the hell? That is so random. So if you ascended as a diviness, you can only maintain the power you ascended for. Or you can acquire new powers. Okay, so this is basically, among the divinesses, there's like an unspoken rule that you can't really tell any of the new divinesses. And that's the fact that they say you can only have one divine power that you ascended with. But if you kill another diviness, or the diviness gives their power to you, you can gain a new power and embody a different concept, which is what goes on with Nameless, our main character. He doesn't have just his divine power, which is of undying. He has the diviness of high tech, of nihilism. He has a few other ones that he gains from slaying or taking the powers of other divinesses. I think it's pretty obvious why they don't tell anyone that this is possible, but yes. Would it be cool if you had a half-brother who could do the opposite? I feel like it's kind of too cliche, to me at least. Like, I've already made that his lore is like, he has a large history. I don't want to go too in depth of his large history. Like yin and yang, that would be cool. But honestly, it's a big cliche for me. And rather than have like a half brother, I'd rather him have like a separate character who can basically be the reflection of him, which in this case is the diviness of death. This guy. We can basically call him the opposite of what Sonnechein represents. So if we were to say yin and yang, we would say these two in story, if I was to put it that way. They aren't related, but they're stuck in the opposite concepts, and they're kind of forced to be together in this mission. So I'm not a big fan of like the sibling trope. I find it's not a bad trope, but it's not a trope I would apply. But it does make sense. When you put it that way, it does actually make sense. It's actually really cool, yeah. I want all of my characters, they reflect each other. Like Nameless, he's the divinest of undying. And we have the divinest of death and the archangel of life. So that leaves room for a lot of interesting interactions and clashings of philosophy and ideas. Because they have the same goal. But the way they want to reach that goal varies, and the philosophy behind that goal also varies. So there's a lot of like philosophy behind the choosing of these four as the main characters. And it's the contrast between them. You basically have four strangers with the same goal, but with completely different beliefs. I turned off my music. YouTube really said, are you still watching? Yes, I am, YouTube. Come back. I'm still here. There you go. I didn't even notice. It's like, then I felt the deafening silence, and I was like, oh, okay. So it's gone. Is it Doma and AU? What? I'm sorry, I haven't watched Demon Slayer. I've only watched like season 1. I know nothing of what you speak of. Is it literally Doma in AU universe? No, it's not. No. It's okay. One guy who controls life, power to destroy and rule them all. The guy who possesses death power seeks to keep balance and harmony. Yeah, if we were gonna put it like that, that would be a very nutshell way of explaining it. But he doesn't seek, he seeks power to destroy the divinest of life because of what she's doing. How do I explain what her... The divinest of life, basically, she makes everyone else's life terrible and brings a lot of misfortune to those who do not worship her. So basically, her idea is like very cultish. Like, you don't worship me, then I bring misfortune to you, and I make life unfair. Because there's the saying that life is inherently unjust. So basically, I made a physical manifestation of that quote. And he's basically the one who opposes her ideals. He believes that life should not be naturally this way. And once again, I can delve talking about it for so long, but like my brain is also kind of convoluted, which is why I'm writing it all down to make a video on it. Honestly, if to write a book, I would be really invested. The lore you created is just stunning. Thank you. I do wish I could make it a real thing one day. Because I really am just putting a lot of time behind this. I hope I can get the video out soon. I already have a script done. It's 4 pages long, and we're not even done. Like, we're not even close. And on there is gonna be basically the entire understanding of what the story is about and what the characters are. His eyes are blessed. Oh, thank you. It's very, yeah, he has a lovely little pupil design in there. I wanted to make it look a little bit more interesting because the other two, like Nameless has snake-looking eyes, and Juhua has normal white pupils. So I was like, I should give it a shape that reflects more of his character. I hate that my thoughts are like all over the place. My brain is just dead now. I'm anxious to see all the lore together. I promise you, I'm going to try and make it the most easy to comprehend that I possibly can, so that you guys will be able to keep up with it, because that's the whole point. Like, I understand that the lore can be confusing to explain to a first timer who comes in here, but if I have a video with it, then it would make everything a lot easier to keep up with, especially since I have most of it completed. I just don't have it on paper. A pupil-shaped star. Yep, it's a pupil-shaped star. At first I wanted it to be a flower, but I realized that it's too low quality to really be appreciated and see if it's a flower or not. So I was like, you know what? We're not gonna make it a flower. We're just gonna make it, we're gonna make it a star. Actual YouTuber who replies to all comments. Yes, I try my best to, like, because I love interacting, you know? Like, I find it a little boring to draw just in silence or like talking to a wall. Because then why would I want to stream if it's not to interact with the comments and the chat? Like, in that case, I could just stream, talk alone and not stream anything. Like, I like interacting, and I like reading what all of you say. Sometimes they can get a little bit unhinged, but that's okay. I appreciate everyone who comes by here and decides to stick around and look at what I'm doing. Here we go. Let's put a little bit under the mouth. We're not gonna put too much, just a tiny bit. There we go. Gonna shadow that a little bit. Yep, that is perfect. Yeah, the best thing I did was erase this other eye. That was the best decision I made for this drawing, because I was paranoid. Could he have a rose thorn veil around his body? You know what? That's a cook. That's a cook right there. Flowers. He's an actual cook. Yes, actually, I will take that into account. Let me screenshot your message. Hold on. I will take that into account, because I can definitely see the vision. I see it. I will, especially because he uses thorns. He uses veins. So I could give him roses. Like, he has moth, he has vines. What's stopping me from doing roses? That's actually perfect. I screenshotted that. Thank you. His fighting. What is his files to fight? Okay, so in his base form, his combat is using a rapier, which is a one-handed sword. But that's like in his base form. Like, if he's not using his powers, he's just using the sword, which right now it's plain looking. I haven't designed it yet. I have the references, but I still haven't completed it. But when he's in a divine form, he uses things that are a source of life. So he could use plants, he can use animals, like small. Specifically, he likes to use moth. His reason behind it, he doesn't say, but he does have moths all over him. He has butterflies on him too. He doesn't use these for combat though. These are just butterflies that are always stuck onto him. But basically, he uses anything that can be a source of life, except people. He does not have enough power to control people. Like, that's something only the divinest of life can do. The katana should be black and red. Honestly, I could make a version that's black and red. But then it would kind of clash with his outfit, because it's already red and black. Like, when you make a sword, you can't have it be, you need to make it be able to stand out from the design. Otherwise, it's just gonna blend in. Add black design on the shoulders. Oh, he already has. See? It's just this version of the design. He has no cape on. But he usually has the shoulder cape on. It's just for this drawing, I want to show off his back. Because if I added the cape, then it would cover the entirety of the illustration. And then it would be pointless. And then I'd be like, okay, then what am I drawing? A back? Butterflies could be something like scouts? Yes. Yes, I can see that. Like butterflies, plants, moths. That's like the main three. Oh, that's the cape. Yeah. It's just the back of the cape is white here. Here. Aw, yeah, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, it wouldn't fit. But you know, I do have another character who does have a red sword, which is the main character. He has a red samurai sword. That's made out of blood. So, it's not all bad. We still have something. Oh, hi, Ollie. Belinda, the stream from this morning cut off because the electricity went out. Wait, seriously? Oh no, I was like, it's glitching, and then I realized it just crashed. Bye bye. Bye bye, Musa-kun. Thanks for stopping by. That's so unfortunate. The lights be leaving at the worst times. I'm sorry that happened. I'm glad that hasn't happened to me yet. I'm like, cause I ain't gonna lie, Puerto Rico, man, the lights go out whenever. When you stream next time, just want to know it. I'm gonna stream on Saturday, so not tomorrow. Saturday, with a different drawing that I have started. At the same time, it's gonna be Saturday, 7 p.m. I mean 7 a.m. I'm sorry, I can't speak. So yeah, Saturday. Could he have a gold belt in his waist with a bear symbol on it? Nah, that wouldn't make sense. Nah, I don't like this summon type of combat, honestly. Like, for summons, I already have a character who can do that. So I kind of don't want them to clash in that sort of regard. Like, his main expertise is agility and strength. That is his main thing. And he relies solely on himself for that aspect. There's another character who experts in durability. And there is another who is far more skilled in dodging and things like that. I don't want all of them to be able to do the same things. Otherwise, it's like, then just make one character who can do everything. So he's just agility, far range as well, because he uses divines. He can go from far range. Close range, because he's using the rapier as well. But yeah, his main aspect is like speed and things like that. In terms of summons, we have Xiao Shui, who summons her giant puppets. Her doll-like puppets that are based on like those Chinese dolls. I'm not sure if you guys have seen them. But that's basically what they are for a different character. There we go. Can I select just one side of this? Okay, never mind. Screw you, Ibis Paint. Decent garbo. It doesn't let me select anything more. Also, for anyone asking why am I using airbrush, it's just to make softer edges. Like, I want the edges from the sword. I mean, he could touch objects and create stuff out of it. I feel like that is very possible option. I'll have to think about it. I'll have to take that into account and see how I can apply that into like certain scenarios in combat. Because the thing is, right, we want to create powers they're actually going to use and need to use in scenarios. We can't just have them be able to pull it out of their ass out of nowhere. I'll need to think about it. I feel like that's a good idea, but I just need to think about how I would make that work in a scenario. But I feel like that could work. For sure. Is this the... Yeah, this is the... I'm gonna erase all of the... all of this excess shadow. So we have better selection here. I need to take into account that I still need to do this mandala. There we go. Alright. Got a little bit of that going on. Here we go. Okay, so we got the sleeves. I'm going to, wait, I didn't mean to click that. We're going to select this back area. We can select the whole thing. Can go, yep, no. We can select this whole thing right here and work on it from there. Bang, bang. Select all that. Were you able to sketch the sword yesterday? Okay, so I sketched it briefly. I sketched the general idea. I brought in the references too. I have the paper next to me of the brief idea, so I did come prepared. But I also have the references of the sword as well, and the design that we're gonna go for. Yeah, yesterday it was kind of blurry, so I couldn't really show off the swords or any of the weapons, but surely today I'll be able to draw it out here. But I got the ref. I came prepared this time. Oh, I forgot. I'm dumb. I selected this area for a reason. Alright, so he has can you? Oh, okay. We're on the wrong. We make it black. We select most of the partial areas here. A lot of the parts with the most shadow, we're going to dig under them. Like so. There we go. No scuff moments today. We came prepared. Exactly. Now the only thing that's scuffed is my voice. Here we go. I have to put more darker shadow beneath here. I'm going to erase this. Honestly, I could see that. I'm reading what you're saying, and like I could see it, but at the same time I was like, I feel like that's too reminiscent of like other scenarios. I think I'm okay with the idea I have so far. I'm just gonna make sure that I can work around it. I wish you get better soon. Yeah, hopefully. I've always had allergies my whole life. It's like, and it's just for the most randomest of things. Like, it's just for breathing a little randomly, I can get allergy. Or from some strong fragrance, like a perfume. Anything that smells. Sometimes I just can't smell anything, and then sometimes I just get allergies. It doesn't make sense. In order to make him a big threat, yeah, I can see that. But I'll figure it out. Ain't no worry. I'll find out what I'll do for it, because I do have a general idea. Specifically, his non-human forms, which are gonna be that's where his real threat comes in. Because like I said, he has 10 different forms, and most of those are not human. And some of those feature things like armor, things of that nature. So that he can get someone's ass whooped, he can. Like, having a lot of transformations in this universe is considered basically making you the strongest, in a sense. Because it means you've lasted with your warship for a long time. And you know, maintaining warship is no easy feat. I mean, you can see that with artists in real life and in scenarios like that. Sometimes maintaining your fame is not that simple. And so those who can last thousands of years, like he has, they pretty much accumulated a lot of strength in their approaches. Is he not able to use it to its full capacity because he doesn't want to expose the fact that he is a divine being? Yes, that is an issue. Like, he can't always use his, like, full power or reflect that he is strong, because then they're going to know. And that's, like, the least of a trouble. Oh, I accidentally hit my monitor. I didn't mean to do that. Whoopsie. My poor phone. Alright, so I've got some moth designs pulled up, and I'm just gonna consider what shape I want for the back of this. I feel like the traditional moth would be the best. So it would be like the one with the wings down. But I also feel like that wouldn't take up enough space. Let me take a look again. We could do this middle one, I think. So we're gonna make it gold for this one. Could I see the second color? It's, you can't really see it well. It's golden. Obviously, we're gonna make it golden. It's perfect, right? Yeah. We're gonna make that, but we're gonna make it in the form of jewelry. So it's gonna be like metal instead. So we're gonna have that be in the back of this. And then the sleeves are gonna have the mandala that I have already in his other. On a cape, maybe? No. We're using it to fill in the back of this, of the shirt. So like, to fill in this gap. Because he already has the jewelry on the front. The cape has its own design too, but it's not moth related. It's sun related. Because his name is Sonnenchein, which means sunshine. Sonnenchein, sunshine. I just don't know how to pronounce. I vote for the middle one. Yes, I agree. I'm leaning on the middle one too. So I'm gonna quickly do an outline. Pay no mind. We're gonna quickly outline. I'm gonna quickly do an outline of what it's going to look like. Don't pay attention to it. We're just gonna make a very scribbly, very nonsensical. Because when we're sketching, we gotta take into account that that's not what the finished product is gonna look like. And not even close. Go. Go. Also, I should unselect this, actually. Now let's adjust this. We're going to make the outline. We're going to lean it over. We're going to put this way. Let's fix this. Alright, we got an outline. Now we can lower the opacity a bit. We can move it a bit more. Because remember, this sleeve is covering part of the outfit too. So we should take that into account. That's very unbalanced. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's cute. Yeah. Moths are pretty cute, actually. Yeah. But, unfortunately, some people think they're kind of ugly. And while I understand, they're also kind of cute. And yeah, I get that they eat your clothes, which, I mean, yucky, but... Hello, Rafaela. Welcome. We're gonna try and shape this around a little bit. We also need to make it like a bit horizontal. Okay, we got an outline. That's good enough. Now we can actually use the black and figure out better how we're going to do it. So okay, we're gonna go up here and we're going to hide this layer, and you're gonna be like, what are you doing? And I'll be like, don't worry, I know what I'm doing. We're gonna use this, and I need to remove the layer. Here is where I'm going to try and make the jewelry part of it. There we go. It's just a neat trick for anyone that's getting really nice. Thank you. Should we have gold outlines for the butterfly? Yeah, we can. I was thinking like gold and black for like the outlines and the design of it. I think that would be nice. Instead of having like moons here, we're gonna have like sun designs. We're gonna make a very different design from this one. Unfortunately, I have to go to school. Bye, guys. Bye, Rafaela. Good luck in school. Pay attention to class. Alright, so you have this established. I'm going to do these lines here because it is a sun. Alright, now I'll take a look at... I had over here some sun designs. Hold on. Sorry, the music is gonna have to die for a bit. Because when it comes to designing, I like having more than one reference. And so I had some sun designs. Hold on. Not here, they're in... Yeah. Some sun designs, hold on. Sun designs. Yeah. I have had a few that I saved over here. Very mandala oriented. instead of circles on the rings, could they have a rose symbol? I was thinking of making a sun symbol for it, since it's gold. Sun. We'll leave the roses for the combat exclusively, and for the sword. We'll also keep it for the sword, but not for. Oh, didn't I? Oh no, my pencil's okay. I thought my pencil died for a sec. And I was about to say, hey, don't you die on me. I still need you. So we're gonna... Now this is the experimental part. We're just experimenting a little bit. Like, I don't tend to like experimenting on stream, but we're gonna experiment a little bit. No. Okay. No. No. But already. We can do that over here instead. This could be like... Yeah, like flames of some sort. Hold on. You know, like how those cartoon flames look? That they don't look very... Let me see. Cartoon fire. I know what I'm talking about. Hold on. Fire designs. Yeah. Jesus. I don't know how to say it. Yeah, I found it. Okay. Yep. I was doing it right the first time. So we can go... denote these layers. Have the circle over here. We can still have the eyes. We can still have the eyes here. Because I feel like that's still like a core essence of a moth. I think we have more red. It's gonna blend into much. Exactly. Like, that's why I'm focusing on things that I can associate with yellow and gold, like his hair or like his outfit accents. Like, if we have too much red, then nothing is gonna stand out. And that's the important thing of character design. You can't just slap everything on it. It's very crucial that we understand what we can and cannot apply. Unfortunately, we can't apply everything, because even if it's cool, because we need to keep a balance. We also don't want our characters to be Mary Sue's and things like combat. Alright. He has a lot of designs over here, so we're gonna add those designs to go down here as well. And paint the eyes the same as your hero, blue and pink. It's a metal accessory. So honestly, I feel like the to-go would be coloring them in black and then keeping the rest in like a gold oriented. Hold on. Yeah. Where's my... Oh wait, I was using the eraser. Okay, hold on. Let me cook. Give me a moment, let me cook. To see what's behind him, that's counterintuitive because he has a cape on. That wouldn't make any sense. He has a cape on in his normal outfit. So unfortunately that doesn't help. Also, that's what the butterflies are for. They can sense danger before he can. Okay, turning this back on. Now we can work with our design. We can go la la la. Like, put this like so. And throw that over like this. I can put my music back. I don't like the deafening silence of my room. There you go. La 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 la. You can put it higher. Oh my goodness, there's a truck. Why is it always the trucks passing by at this hour, bro? Like, y'all already know. I got beef with the trucks. Demon King. Hi. Your first message was meow. Should I be concerned? Confused? Because I'm both. Okay. Alright. I'm going to turn this off again, and I'm going to... You know what? I actually should have done this before, but I should have screenshot how it looks. Man, it's always the trucks. Literally. At night, it's the motorcycles. But during the day, it's the dang trucks. Also, your I'm guessing you tried to say art. Your art is amazing. Thank you. Thank you. We haven't been getting a lot done, to be honest. It's all yap and no draw. I need to like shut up. I need to be quiet, but at the same time, I like talking, so very unfortunate combo. I really like talking. Eraser, we're gonna use damn. I'm gonna erase all of the excess. And then we're gonna put it on the layer. Like so. We like the yapping. I'm glad you guys like the yapping. It's a very crucial part of my character. It's a part of me. Very crucial part of me is that if you know me, I don't shut up, bro. Like, getting me to stay quiet is a mission. Unless I'm like locked in on something. Which in that case, you're gonna hear me quiet. Okay, so that's gonna be black. What else is going to be black? The eyes are gonna be black. What else is supposed to be black? The wings here can be black? Yes, the wings here can be black. I'm placing in other colors, hold on. Because remember, this is gonna be like metal, so it's gonna resemble a little bit of what it resembles here. Except it's not going to be blue, it's going to be gold. Or in this case, black and gold. It's right now I'm just trying to define a little bit. I'm gonna keep going, I'll see. I'll see how I feel about my approach for this. Let me cook real quick. This music is very soothing. It's definitely relaxing. But it's also too low. I'll put it louder. Perfect. Okay, so I actually, honestly, the black would have looked better under here instead of above. Hold on. Let me see, actually. It looks good on both. If I add some gold lines and some gold streaks, maybe it'll fit better. Okay, that was getting loud. A little too loud. I wish there was like a perfect volume for it. But it's like all the songs are so different that there's no way to know if they're all gonna be calm or not. Or if they're all gonna randomly get louder. Okay, now we're gonna have the back. Oh, whoops. Be gold. Or we can reverse it and make this all gold and then the other black. We'll see. We'll see. Hold on. I'm just gonna... Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Sorry. We're just gonna see how this generally feels. Too much black. Yeah, too much black. I'm gonna... Yeah. No, that doesn't work. That didn't work either. Too much gold. Okay, I changed it to fully gold instead of having like... But I still feel like it needs some black spots, so we can have still some parts be black. Can I say something without hating me? You can say whatever you want. As long as it's respectful. I'm having a freaking struggle. Okay. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna clear out this black because I don't like it. Extract line. Can I change it to white outline only? Okay, no. I don't like the black. I'm gonna erase it. I'm erasing it. I don't like it. I'm gonna like... I am going to combust. I don't like how it looks. Okay, I'm pissed now. Great. I've used it and I'm gonna make it larger. I'm gonna change it. Like, it looks fine, but I don't like the colors. I don't like how it looks. So we're gonna change it a little bit. Just a little. Your character reminds me of... I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that name. That name looks extremely long. I don't know who that is though. So, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to feel about it. Like, I have no idea who you're talking about. A Bleach character. Huh. Yeah, I still don't know. I would have to Google search it. Not now, though. I need to lock in, because I need to, like... I need to understand what I'm trying to do here. Oh, whoops. Did you remember to bring water this time? La 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 la. No, I didn't, actually. I didn't. I forgot again. You can always Google it. Yeah, I'm gonna Google it, but like, let me finish lining this out first because I'm a little annoyed on how it's looking, and I need to get it done immediately. Like, when there's something I don't like, and I need you guys to know this, I'm going to keep on changing it, and changing it until I see that it looks like how I want it to. Like, I need all of you to acknowledge this. I'm gonna keep on pestering about the same thing until I'm done. It's the perfectionist mentality that is not as great as one would think. I'm going to curve this over. It's over. Like, this part being black, okay. But everything else, though, not feeling it. We need to get work done. We can do it. Exactly. We need to get work done. I want to at least get out of here with like a half finished drawing. I think it looks good. I'm glad you think it looks good, but the quality is definitely not on there. Because I transformed it so much, it's now like super disfigurated. And like, I need all of it to sort of match and feel the same. Alright. Okay. The circle that it had initially, the outline that was here, the line that was here. Like this. Okay. We're going to fix this as well. Okay. Now we can keep on, add back the sun, give it its rays. And its lines back. I just realized the banner on HSR should be out for you soon. You're right, it should be out soon. That too, I'm gonna be skipping the banner though, because I already have Aventurine and I already have no, I only have Aventurine. I don't want Acheron. I'm saving for Sunday. Like, that's what we're going all in for Sunday. I'm gonna try and get E1 S0. I mean S1. Like, that is my goal. Will it be possible? I don't know, maybe. I have guaranteed on the banner, so maybe. It'll all depend how generous they decide to be this time. Like, I desperately want Sunday. He's gonna be such a good character for the meta. And I need him for Argenti, obviously. I know he's good for Jing Yuan, but I'm gonna pair him with Argenti. Cause that's just how it is. I really want Aventurine, but honestly, I think I would go all out on Sunday. Yeah, like if you can survive well without Aventurine, it's better to go for Sunday. 1000%. I think she should add light blue or pink details in order for it to stand out so it won't be boring. I'm gonna make it gold so it can stand out. And the black is like a placeholder, just so I can see what I'm doing. But I plan on making it gold, so don't worry about it. It will stand out. Yeah, Sunday is the character that is worth all of your gems if you're like, if you need a support and you already have like a good shielder or a good abundance character. I have Luocha and an Aventurine who carry me everywhere I go, so I don't need anything else for now. This is something I want to do. I want to. Hold on. I want to make an outline that will look good. No. An outline. How do I want to approach this? Oh wait, I forgot. He needs this side. And there we go. Okay. He also has an outline around the eye here that we're going to add. Very important, very crucial. The thing that you touch now only, what? I'm sorry, English did not English in that sentence. I'm going to add some lines to fill in the space here. And we can have... I will switch to computer, be right back. Alright. We'll see you in a minute. Okay. Let me switch back to the reference. Okay, so we had black, white. He had a black outline. Yeah. I'm gonna hold this reference and pull it. I can't see. So that I can see now. What do can I fill this in? Maybe I could. There's so many references, I'd get lost in that. Yeah, I have too many references. I need to like erase them because swimming through all of them is definitely confusing. And there's a lot of references that I'm never gonna use again. So that I don't even know why I have them. They're just sitting there, waiting to be used. Okay, so I still feel, oh, whoops, that there's still more we can color in. We can color this in, I think. It should do well. What in the world is this soundtrack? I love having a lot of references, but like there's so many of them I'm never gonna use again. I need to delete them. I really need to. There we go. And now we can hold this, curve this. No. Let's try that again. We can curve this, and make that fill in. Curve this, and curve this, and fill it in. We can fill in, oh my goodness. I'm gonna use this fill pen. I'm gonna follow that. Okay, now I think we are getting somewhere. We can get lost in this. There we go. Now we pull up. Yeah. And now, this circle, even though it's supposed to be the sun, I guess we can fill that in. Fill that in. And fill this in, too. I came back. Welcome back. I'm still having a little bit of a struggle, to be honest. Make these blue and pink. No, I already established we're not. The whole point of him having blue and pink eyes is so it can stand out from the rest of the design. We're not going to add the colors. We're going to keep his clothes with the color palettes of black, blue, red, and gold. We don't want to get too misled with too many colors. Also, no, this gold is too blonde. That's not gonna work here. Like, this part is not even supposed to be a design. It's supposed to be metal. There you go. Okay. Yeah, that's why I'm changing it. That's why we changed it up. And we changed it to a different color. Now we got a different kind of, whoops. Pull that back up again. There we go. Now we have a better goldish tone to work with. I need to, hold on. What is the color gold that he has in his belt? Because I feel like it's not this dark. Yeah, it's far more desaturated. Okay. Okay, we saturate it a little bit. Not a lot, just a little. Okay, now I'm gonna test something. Because, duplicate this in case it looks, so that in case it looks bad, we can change it up again. We're gonna go to emboss, we're gonna go here. I'm gonna select lower layer, yeah. White. I'm gonna select that here. Do we blur it? No. And then we go needed it to be overlay, not, whoops. But the overlay black that I'm using is too dark. So we're gonna need to... I need that to be a bit more blue. It's too dark still. Let's do that again. Go up. Pull up the emboss again. And we're going to set current layer instead of under layer. I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna add that. I'm going to lighten it. Yeah, that fits better. That fits way better. I can't desaturate it because then it's just gonna look... Now underneath, instead of having this part with red, I'm gonna have it with white. Well, not this tone of white. We're gonna have a different tone of white. Like a more cream. Okay, I'm gonna polish it now because it's still on the meh side. So let's polish this out. See all this? We have a lot of grain left behind from the emboss. So we are going to start fixing that. And there's also a lot of excess coming out from here too. Whoops. We got a lot of excess that we don't need. And I mean like a lot of excess that we don't need. Damn. We can go up here and go to overlay. We can make it brighter over here. We can lighten it up. And lighten this up again. And we're going to use my blending brush. Hold on, where is my blending brush? Here it is. Okay. We're gonna use the blending brush. We're gonna blend all of that metal together. And you're gonna be like, well, why are you doing that? Well, because metal is messy in terms of approach. Yeah, okay. Perfect. Lower it. Now I need to adjust the color. We're gonna use the tone curve for this. There's parts of it that are a bit too much. So we lower it a little bit. going to make a bluish tone. And now we're gonna slowly, but not a lot, change and adjust the color of it. Not a lot, just a little. Okay. I'm just gonna darken it a little bit more. Okay. Like I said, it's metal. It's not made out of fabric. This is metal, just like the front of this design belt that he has. So the goal was to make it feel and look like metal. How old are you, by the way? 19. You probably can't tell because my voice sounds like a 15-year-old and very high-pitched. But that's just a consequence of like the camera, not the camera, the voice recording. But yeah, 19. Very talented for that age? Oh, thank you. I've been doing digital art for like 5 years now. So, I've been at it for a while. There we go. Okay, now we can confidently fuse it down. Yeah, now we can confidently fuse it down. And we can select a darker color so we can add the darker shadows for behind the hair, for around this. You're very mature as an artist. Oh, thank you. I try to do my best. Not only with the way I approach art and criticism, but like also just in general. I try to do various different things, but like I will always stay in like my passion oriented area, which is always character designing. We're going to, oh yeah, we're using brown, we're not using black. Don't use black for shading, by the way, guys, unless you're doing the persona art style. I don't ever recommend using black for shading. Unless you want your artwork to look not very colorful in nature. Maybe in a few years you might publish a visual novel or something. I really want to. Like, that's why I'm working on these characters and their stories, because I want to make it a thing. I was thinking about making it a light novel. But I would love to work on a game, to be honest. I feel like games are my favorite form of media to consume. But I don't have enough like skill to do combat yet. Like, I really need to practice combat more and like fight scenes if I ever want to make like a visual manga or something. Hey Buki, hey Robin, welcome back. And Hinata, welcome, thank you so much. Right, got some, the moth turned out really good. Thank you. See, if this is the thing about my art. We have a trust the process with it. Like, you really need to put trust in whatever it is, because sometimes you can get dismotivated. You can be like, oh, it doesn't look that great. But I promise you, you need to trust the process. Trust me. I know. Wow, it looks so cool. Thank you. Wow, really? You're an artist? Thank you. I try my best. I've been at it for a while. We got some color on it. Your style reminds me of Tide Kubo. That's why I told you to take a look at his creation. Okay, I'll take a look at it now. Now that we finished the moth a little bit, I'll check. I'm gonna see who this is. Duram. Okay, I found it. You know what? I'm not mad. He looks cool, actually. I am not mad at this comparison. How can I be mad at this comparison? Yeah, I'm not mad. I should check out Bleach. Definitely not for a blonde man. No, why would I do that? Of course it's because it was cool, and I actually started watching like the anime a couple years ago, but I never finished it because I don't know. That's what keeps happening with every anime I check out. I never finish it. Like, I started reading a couple mangas, have not read any of the recent chapters. You have fallen for another blonde man. Now, I'm telling you, I'm doomed. What if Hoyoverse decides to release a Night of Beauty character that is blonde? You will see me on the news. You will see me there. And you will see me there. I will be there. I like, come on. The potential. Just think about the potential. Okay, I'm gonna shut up about blonde men. Everyone's gonna think I'm weird. It's like, why is she talking about blonde men? I'm sorry. Okay, we got some more shadow now to define these areas. And I need to add more shadow to the moth too. So like, let's do that as well. We're gonna use add. We're gonna use the yellow, the palest yellow we can obtain. We're not gonna use the same blonde that this one's using. Because then that doesn't make any sense. We're going to outline this a bit. You should take a look at his animation. I will. You know what, I will. You have my interest. My interest has been piqued. I definitely should. I need to take like time to check out everything. But I don't want to get too caught up in too many things. You're gonna like his style? Oh my god, now I'm really caught in. Damn it. Can you at least tell me a little bit about this guy? Is he good? Is he one of the bad guys? Cause just to know. I just want to know. Like, you have my curiosity. Okay, so we're adding this light to define more. He is a bad guy. He serves the main villain. Okay, cook. Alright, now I'm even more intrigued. Like, I want everyone to know it's okay to like a bad character, okay? I personally appreciate them as bad characters. We can still like bad characters unless they like Unless we're talking about Griffith. Which in that case, he can go to hell. Those are two different conversations. But because we have bad guy, and then we have spawn of Satan. You know, those are two different things now. Let's not get it twisted. He's proud and royal. Okay, I like that already. Blonde, proud, royal. Does he have sass to him too? Because then that's just bonus points. We can like bad characters without supporting them? Exactly. Unless they're Griffith. I'm sorry, the Griffith slander was unwarranted. I'm sorry. I'm gonna shut up. He's gorgeous, but we do not condone any of it. Alright, so look at how much definition it gets with the gold outline. Y'all see this? This is why you should highlight your stuff. Young me could never. Young me looked at highlights and she wanted to cry. Because she didn't know how to highlight anything. She would do the bare minimum shading and say, yep, this looks perfect. And you know what it looked like? It looked plain and undefined. I don't know why I was so afraid of shading. We were always up to the bare minimum. It's only something I developed as we grew older. I'm warning you based on your prefs, you might fall in love. Okay, I'll go with that in mind. I will go with that in mind. Next time I stream, I'll make sure to watch a few scenes and give you my thoughts. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to binge watch the whole anime for this. But I will be able to watch a couple scenes. I will try to dip my toes a little bit. Just a little. Because I have scripts to finish. I have videos I promised I was going to do. I have commissions I need to finish. Like I need to get that bag. You feel me? So I'm gonna try this. That would be cool. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to watch a few scenes and come back with that information. I think it's the fear of turning out bad if we do too much. Yeah, that was definitely it. I was definitely scared that if I put too much shading, it would look muddy and messy. Because that was like the general idea, right? Because I didn't know how colors worked very well. I didn't know color theory back then. I didn't know, please, we need the lore video. Yes, I promise you. Well, by next week, we should have a lore video. Like, we should have a lore video by next week. Because I already got, like, a quarter of the script done. But it's something, you know? It's something. We got process. I also need to draw these characters a lot more so I can have stuff to present in the video too, because ain't no way I'm gonna talk about a character and not show what they look like and not have pictures of them. And okay, hold on. That was too dark. I mean, too light. Okay, we're gonna lower this. Sorry, that's too dark. And we're gonna try and define this a little bit more. Oh my goodness, my iPad has 11%. And we still haven't hit the 2-hour mark. Hold on. We're bringing out the charger with this one. We're bringing out the charger with this one. Alright. I think I'll be able to finish this one off stream if if I don't manage to finish it within half an hour, which is literally impossible, there's no way I'm finishing this in half an hour. Like, there's no way I'm finishing this in half an hour. Yeah. But we're gonna try. Or at least do general process in the next few minutes. Okay, here's something that I need to fix, because this is supposed to have shadow. It's not supposed to be brown. See, we have a lot of like unrefined areas. You can have these areas have some white to really highlight. Okay, that's perfect. What else do I need? Okay, what else do I need? Okay, a black outline for this outside over here too. Because it's metal, this isn't stuck to the clothes. This should have some dimension to it. Boom. Now for the final clothing aspects here. Oh, I'll pick yellow. Basically, we're gonna do all of the folds that are under. The balance is I can't read that giant word, that allows him to manipulate the fortune and misfortune that occurs within the sphere of influence. And within influence, and all good fortune experienced by the opponent in it. That's very interesting. I feel like that's a lot of words. I would definitely need to see that in action to really understand. But that sounds like a very neat power for a character to have. How would that work? Okay, so I have some shading here. Ouch. I hit my table. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. The back of here should be darker than the back of over here. So we're going to select this. I'm going to pick out all of this excess here. I'm going to pick out all the excess from here. Causing injury to him will be directed back to them as misfortune of the same magnitude can absorb misfortune into his, I don't know how to pronounce that, to amplify his misfortune he controls. So basically, you attack him, and bad stuff is going to happen to you back. That is of the same level of what you inflicted on him. Am I getting that right? Also, who's using the hose? Who's spraying water? Is that the neighbor, bro? Damn. There you go. Yeah. And it amplifies it when redirecting it to his opponents. His ability can be used to kill people the user could not even harm before. Precognition and darkness and manipulation. That sounds overpowered in theory, of course. Like in theory, I feel like that sounds overpowered. But I'm guessing in practice it has to be different. It's easier if you view it for yourself. Yeah, I'm gonna view it when I'm done with the stream. I'm gonna watch it. Like, I'm definitely very curious. 'Cause it sounds so interesting. I've always thought Bleach has a very interesting, like, combat. It's complicated, lol. Yeah, I can tell. But that's okay. I like complicated lore in most things. Or like complicated combat. I feel like, because then in the context of the universe, if you check it out, then it'll make sense. But obviously, to a first time person, they're not gonna know. Blitzo Dudoy says Oi. I'm guessing you're saying hello, hi. Welcome in. Diseño bonito. Gracias. Yo no sé si eso es español o qué, pero yo sé que bonito es español, pero I don't think they're Spanish. They might be a language similar to Spanish. But thank you. Hi. Oh, low battery, but you're charging. Guys, we're having a little bit of a mishap, to be honest. Okay, we're getting in a little bit of a crisis. It's probably Portuguese, right? Yeah, it probably is. So many Portuguese people. It's Portuguese. Yeah, you guessed it right, Alexandra. It is Portuguese. There's a lot of Portuguese people who stop by. I'm sorry that I don't understand Portuguese that well. Like, I understand, like, very little words. They said that the drawing is cute. Oh, okay. How did I say thank you in Portuguese, bruh? Yeah, I can guess. It is my first language. It's your first language? Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know that, Silva. I had no idea. First time I'm hearing it. That's cool. Who the heck is washing the car, bruh? Nah, people want to do everything while I'm streaming. They don't wait for later. Can someone translate what they're saying to me? I would like to know. Like, someone get the translator on. Okay, hold on. He said it's cool to watch a stream in another language. Oh, well, that's nice. Bye. Thank you for stopping by. Goodbye, Litso, if I'm even pronouncing that right. Okay, so something I need to add that I feel will be very crucial to this, and that is a little bit of light reflection. Just a little bit. We don't want to do too much here, but because it has a blue like background, I want to add a little bit of some reflector here to make it more interesting to look at. Not a lot, just to, or it will lighten it more. Basically like a reflection like this. Just like that. And it's like you won't notice it, but it definitely does enhance, especially when I reach like polishing and finishing more. Like, reflective light can help a lot in a finished product. I'll show you guys how it looks when I post it because I'm gonna post the finished product on YouTube so you guys can see it. So if you guys follow me, you guys can see it over there. I said follow. It's subscribe. Damn. My ass said follow like if this was Instagram or something. Nah, hell nah. Okay, we can darken that. Bam. We can add a little bit to that. Erase this because he's not supposed to have that. Whoops. I meant to use the I meant to click blur twice and then I accidentally clicked the wrong button twice. How does that happen? Can someone explain to me how you click on the wrong button, not once, but twice in a row? Jesus. Oh. YouTube, stop taking off my music. Putting it back on. Thank you. Keeps thinking that there's no one here. Here we go. Yeah, let's define some of these shadows a little bit. Perfect. Lower the opacity. We add some final touches to back here. Boom. Boom, boom. Saturation, let's make it gray. We're gonna add a little bit. Because it's a little too bright. In some parts. Specifically like down here. And 50%. Yeah, that works. Okay. Banger. Ouch. My poor chair just got attacked. Alright, now his sleeve has a design in the side. So we're gonna draw that out real quick. It's just a couple leaves that it comes out from this side, so it comes from the front. So it comes from the front and it leans on into the back. So it leads on like so. And since this is the back has the extra design compared to the front. And then we got like these leaves coming out from it. Ouch. It's a little sketchy. I'm gonna erase the sketchy parts so we can have a smoother set of lines. Okay, we need to smoothen this out way more. I'm gonna smooth that out even more. Bang, bang. Whoops. Okay, so now we have a more defined line here. And it has leaves on it. It doesn't have vines. I mean, yes, it doesn't have thorned vines. It just has leaves. We're gonna make them of various sizes. Is that how I made it here? No, we didn't make it too different in size. We made them mostly small. And then we changed the size later. Make them smaller and smaller. So it basically gets bigger as it gets more hidden. And then we have some smaller ones falling out. Maybe some bigger ones falling out. They're all in between each other. Yeah. You should start copywriting your creation and start sending them to a publisher. I should, but I'm honest, I still don't know how to. Also, that does require money, of course. And I'm not sure I can do that just yet. Like, yeah, I have an idea, but I can't really do that until I have a released content. But that's definitely something we have considered before. There you go. You can have some more smaller leaves over here. Oh my goodness, a motorcycle. Yeah, but imagining if someone stole your ideas, claiming that his is their own, yeah, I know. I definitely don't want that to happen, but, like, I don't know how much copywriting something has. So, I'm not sure when I can get that done. I'm going to make these smaller because these leaves feel too big. Yep. Yeah, I needed them to be smaller. They were too big. I don't like how it looks, but we'll leave it for now. I'll leave it for now, you know? But I don't know how I feel about it just yet. Because obviously, yeah, it's not the front, so it does cover the whole thing. Here you go. Banger, bang, bang. Dang. There you go. There you go. Alright, so we have the design. I'm not sure how I feel about it, to be honest. Because he has it over here, but over here is different. Over here's in the corner. That's alright. In the side over here, we have a mandala effect. So we're gonna pull out this. The movie gaming industry is out of ideas nowadays. So much seek to find new inspirations. Yeah, for sure. I hope that one day I can like make something that can influence, that can, I don't know, help inspire in some sense. Okay, so it goes like this, and it goes like this, and then it goes like so. And then what happens in these spots? In these spots we get these giant petals. And it goes like this. Right? Yeah. Turn this off. Yep, that's exactly how it looks. Maybe it's a bit too spacious. Boom, boom, boom. Now, we need to fill in the spot. Because this is the front, obviously. So, the back is going to need something to work with. So, let's pull the kaleidoscope again. It looks like a little bit on. I used to do a lot of mandala in middle school, so I have some familiarity with, but I used to do mandala traditional, not digital. But I have some familiarity with how to make one and their general gist. Like, I used to be obsessed with mandala. It's kind of off-putting, to be honest. Kind of weird, but okay. I remember something. Division 20. Yep, we leave it at. You go boop boop. You can make some lines that go like this. You can connect this. A little bit too detailed, maybe, for my taste. Let's lower it. And then let's erase it, because it's overlapping with this one over here. Bam, bam. Whoops. Right. Maybe the design is doing a little too much. Maybe we can erase the black spots and give it more space to breathe. There we go. There we go. Okay. I wish I had more to add to this. To be perfectly honest, nothing very particularly interesting happens on the daily. Other than me coming up with ideas and drawing and thinking all day, I don't actually have much to what I do. I'm too passionate of drawing to really consider other things outside of the space. Alright, you know what? That works perfectly fine. We can just, because this is the back. The back can have plenty of detail and room to design. The front, we leave it as empty as possible. Damn, I can't speak. We leave it as blank as possible so it can have plenty of room to really stand out. Kabir Mokle, hi, welcome in. It's a nice, thank you for stopping by. And now I can erase this, because I just needed to make this bigger. I wanted to fill the whole space, or most of it. Yeah, that's better. I wanted to fill the whole space. And you'll be like, why you wanted to fill the whole space? Well, because I wanted to look spacious. I don't want too much room on it. Go. There we go. Perfect. Now we're set. Now we can lower that to 55, which was the initial opacity, and we're good to go. Now, his other sleeve has no design at all, so we can leave that plain and no need to touch it for any reason. It just stays plain, because in this case, what's gonna really pop out is gonna be the vines that are hanging and wrapped around his outfit, which I need to add, which I'm leaving for last. How long have we been here? 2:22? Okay, 8 more minutes? Yeah. 8 to 7 more minutes. Soon we'll need to wrap this up. And I'll have to finish it, off stream. Because I need the next drawing. I have 2 whips. So my next stream on Saturday, I'm gonna be sure to have something done. Also, I darkened this, but I should have lightened it, to be honest. Yeah, because the light is coming from up here. So only light up here. And between here. Not a lot of lighting to go around. Perfect. For this, I'm gonna use my other brush. We're gonna use watercolor marker. I'm going to really shaping out the colors here, shaping out the shadows. There we go. And you got the shading in the back. Perfect. Now we're going to use the lighter color. Oh. And we're going to highlight some of this. Really get the shaping up. this artwork. Here we go. Okay. The pants is kind of too dark, to be honest. I can't really see. So let's lighten that a little bit. We're gonna fix this contrast. No, not more red, not more green. Just a little bit more blue though. Not a lot, just a little. Yeah. See? Now we have more of the highlight can actually be visible. Maybe you can lower the opacity a little bit. Right, we'll use the black again. And this time we're going to add more definitive shadow for behind the sword and behind the hand. We need shadow on both ends. We need shadow behind this skirt part here. This is obviously not a skirt, but I'm not sure what you can really call this. Go. We should add some lighter shadow for this areas. Just a little bit. I'm going to shape that over. Like this. There we go. Alright. Now let's add watercolor marker blend. Pick the wrong kind. Blend all of that so it looks more like clothes. Wabam. Should do that over here too. Nope. The ends are too thick. I'll make sure it doesn't blend out. It's gonna, or else it'll mix up with the wrong color. Perfect. Lower it a little bit. Stereo brief. Done. Got some skirt done. He's supposed to have some gold accents all wrapped around this, but we're leaving it for last, as per usual. What is this? Oh, that's his leg. Okay, we'll select this. Wrong button. Select. So we'll select that for it next. We're getting closer and closer to seeing how this drawing comes together. Excuse me. Oh my god, my voice is so raspy. Could darken that under here. Can add some light here. Because it is a bit of a reflective, so it's going to reflect a little bit of the red that's up here. Not a lot, but it will reflect it a little bit. And of course it's going to reflect the white highlight. These parts are metal, by the way. And like these blue parts here, these are all metal. And they're like he also has this, which is basically armor. It only has like armor on like some parts. Not very efficient. Oh wait, this is the glove side. I'm dumb. The hand that's armor is covered. That's sad. Now you don't get to use it. Well, close enough. I can still add just some shadow within the space then. Okay, we'll fuse that. Put that up. Put it on multiply. We're gonna add some shadow underneath the belts. They're pretty tight on there. Hi, welcome back, Demon King. You got some more work done while you were gone. Got some black to define here, because honestly this part should be darker because it's both under and on top of the clothes simultaneously. Parts of the clothes are going to overlap it. No. Perfect. Do you have friends in real life? Yes, I have 4 IRL friends. Well, 3. We're a group of 4. And my sister counts as a friend as well. So yeah, 4. We beat the loner allegations. There we go. It's a bit more blue, to be honest, so we should fix that. We haven't seen each other in a while though, because quality over quantity. Nice. Yeah, absolutely. I'm very picky with who I accept in my inner circle. Congratulations for 1K. Thank you. We're at 1,390 now, if I'm correct. We're going really fast up this grind. One of them is my childhood friend from like kindergarten, and then another one is from middle school, and then another one is from high school. So I got one friend for each stage of my life. I never actually thought of that, but yeah, that's basically it. Gotta add some more blue on this, because the blue kind of disappeared when I added the shading. Not a good thing. What the hell is this music? Artists usually tend to be very skeptical about which one they let dive into their heart. Yeah, I'm like that. I don't let just anyone be a part of my inner circle. My inner circle is very specific, and they're formed of individuals I've developed trust over the years. So yeah, we really don't just take anyone. And it's better that way, honestly. I don't understand people who like having like a whole bunch of friends, and then they're just like having so many friends. Do you not feel cautious? Do you not? There's always, like, if you have a giant group of friends, there's always gonna be someone bad amongst that giant group. having a big group of friends is usually just cause for like drama and a lot of unnecessary. And in big groups also comes duos, people who are more friends with one side than the other, and it's kind of a mess. I'm not a fan. That's why I keep my 3 friends, and we chill, we fine, live, laugh, love. Let's shade that a little bit. I feel like yeah, there we go. It was a bit too bright. And add, oh, sorry about my bad English, I'm not American. It's okay. I'm Hispanic, so not even my English is that great. So it's all good. It's looking gorgeous. Thank you. Now it's really coming together. It's really coming together now. But I'm gonna have to stop in a few minutes. Hold on. We're gonna polish this belt and then we're gonna stop. Really amazing. Wow, I love your style. Thank you. Kini's best pet. Thank you so much. Here we go. Yeah, we really need to wrap this up. I'm getting hungry, to be honest. So we're gonna add some of this shadow. So as you can see here, the original belt has this like textured shading. You're an animator? No, I just draw illustrations. I don't do animation, unfortunately. I don't have the patience to do animation. It's turning out pretty good though. Yeah, I agree. We're absolutely eating through this. I'm definitely going to be able to finish it today in the afternoon. I like how it looks. It looks like how I imagined it to. But it's definitely not near finishing. Your drawing is so good. You should try animation. I know. I honestly, thank you. I would love to try animation, but my patience is level 0 for animation. I've always like tried and wanted to, but I feel like I don't have the courage in me to do so. But one day I'll definitely have to, or at least like something short, because it is something that I should develop as a skill at some point. Oops. I'm gonna add all shadow. I will probably not be able to watch Saturday stream. I'm sorry in advance. Will not be home. That's alright. Thanks for telling, you know. That's alright. You have fun on your Saturday. Stay and chill. I'll just make do. Saturday is usually just a good day to stream. I'll be good. Yeah, I do animation. It takes a lot of patience. Yeah. I respect all the animators for having enough patience to make like animatics and things like that. Like you guys are crazy for that one. I could never. Okay, we should add multiply because his belt is darker than everything else. And it's turning out so amazing. Yay! We're definitely definitely getting there. Nice. I need these darker parts. We can darken that more. Yep. Okay. Ouch. I didn't mean to hit my screen again. Okay, guys, we're gonna have to stop. We got a lot done. That's for sure. We definitely got a lot done. Whoops. Why is it on his chest, bro? But yeah, I need to wrap this up. I need to go to sleep. Looks like he's about to kick some ass. Yeah, he's about to whoop somebody. Bye. Thank you guys all for stopping by. May we meet again in some other part of the universe. I need to stretch. I need to eat. Yeah, exactly. I need to eat. And hopefully tonight I can post the finished product so you guys can see it. Well, oh my god, my leg clacked. Jesus. We may. Bye-bye. Go eat and hydrate. Yeah, we will. We will. See ya.